If you were to tell me that Ishowspeed is the greatest streamer of all time, I will not debate you. If you were to tell me that Ishowspeed is the greatest streamer of all time, I will not look at you sideways. I will not question you. I will not question your choice of content. I won't question you at all, because Ishowspeed has to be one of the most entertaining streamers we have in the current gen. Whether it be him streaming with a musical artist, whether it be him streaming physical activities, right? Whether it be him trying out new things, whether it's him challenging a professional athlete, whatever it is, whether it's him gaming, Ishowspeed will keep you entertained. Now, you do have your Kai Cenats and your Duke Dennises, and you do have your Zias and Bilu and Aiden Ross, so I'm not discrediting anything those guys are doing, but when it comes to consistently keeping you entertained, for me, Ishowspeed does keep me entertained the most out of every single one of those other streamers I just named. Now, I don't watch streamers a lot, not on a consistent basis, but when I do have time to check them out, I will say that Ishowspeed has the best content compared to all the other people. And also, not only that, but his content is very diverse. Like, one day he could be talking about soccer, right? The other day he could be talking about pro wrestling, doing pro wrestling, right? Or he could be trying out for the NFL. Or he could be, like, I don't know, working on bodybuilding. It's all types of things that Ishowspeed does. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this video here.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh! We at 9. Woo! Shit, I hit my thumb. Oh! All right, this is 10. We gotta get 10 chairs down. Bro, if I do this, everybody gotta like this video. So, 10 chairs! So, oh! Like it up.
The one thing I admire the most about Speed is that he doesn't quit. He's always challenging himself and he does not quit. Like, throughout that video, you see he did the first 8 or 9 chairs with no issues. But when he got to 10, that's when the struggle was. And you saw he repeatedly kept doing it over and over and over again until he got it. That's why I'm saying Speed has the mentality where if I don't accomplish it, I'm going to find a way to accomplish it. If I can't do this said thing, I'm going to keep doing it until I can do it flawlessly, effortlessly. Speed has these videos that he just started about a month ago where it's called Speed Goes Pro. It's where he goes against these professional athletes or these professionals in whatever said field it is, and he challenges himself to take part in that said field. These are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube because he just started this series, and he did it with Tom Brady with the football. He did it with Sonny Lee with them gymnastics. He even did like a professional, I believe he's a professional eater. I'm not familiar with him, but he does like eating content. I guess Speed like challenged himself to eat as much as he does. I'm not sure who he is, but he did it. And he also played basketball with Kevin Durant as well. Like, he challenged Kevin Durant in basketball. Like, it's funny because I was just talking with my cousin about if Speed can play basketball, because up until this point, we have never seen Speed play basketball at all. And my cousin was saying that Speed may not be good at basketball because it requires a different type of athleticism. And in that video, Speed did say that he relies a lot on his athleticism instead of technique. So that can be like some of the things that he's dealing with as far as like challenges. So my cousin was saying that Speed may not be as good as basketball compared to other sports because it requires a different type of athleticism. And not only that, but the league is actually getting bigger as far as like players getting taller. Speed is, I believe, 5'9", 5'10". So him being as small as he is, he thinks he may not be as good as basketball because the game is changing and people are getting taller. You know, you got your 6'3s, your 6'4s, and beyond that. I think Speed will be a good point guard, but that's just my opinion. I think Speed, if he trains hard enough, he can be a great point guard. I believe that wholeheartedly. But That just goes to show that Speed is a different beast when it comes to this streaming. When it comes to his content, he's always trying different things. He's always pushing himself, because in these series of videos that I just showed, he does end up struggling with these said activities, but he always pushes himself to end up accomplishing whatever it is that he's having to jump over. That's what a lot of the professionals are saying in these videos. Like, they said they've never trained no one like Speed. They said they've never seen anyone like Speed, someone as athletic and determined as Speed. So that's one of the things that I like about Speed. And I like the variety of his content. I like the fact that he challenges himself and pushes himself beyond his limit, because I believe Speed can play every sport if he wanted to, because this man's athleticism is on a different level. And if he applies a technique like he says he lacks, oh, he's going to be a dangerous beast. But if you guys agree that if you guys agree that Ishowspeed is the greatest streamer of all time, let me know why in the comments. And if you do not think he's the greatest streamer of all time, let me know in the comments as well. I like to debate people on this. I like to know their reasons as to why they do think that and why they do not think that. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.